Hi guys, how's it going? Hey, welcome back. Here we are, another Wednesday, another shave, and as always we have got a fantastic one lined up. Have you seen the thumbnail? Hey, courtesy of Doug and Fran over at PAA sent me this watcher set. Absolutely wonderful. Now I've got 29 full PAA sets in there and 2 soaps on their own from when it was How to Grow a Moustache, which are absolutely beautiful soaps, by the way. But none of them got me as excited as this one. I'll explain why as we go through the shave. There you go. I buy all my stuff off Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements main website, direct from the United States, and they've always come within about 10 days. And there's been no issue. Somebody asked me about the splashes and so on. I've never ever had an issue with those. There you go, £35, right? But I got called a liar in the last one because I never said you've got to pay postage. You've got to pay postage, guys. If you sat watching this video, you need me to tell you that. You really shouldn't be near a razor blade. If you live in the UK, you pay VAT. That's called value added tax. But you pay that at the checkout when you're paying. It's done automatically now. So what you pay at the checkout will be the VAT, will be the postage, will be everything that you have to pay. There you go. Okay, now we've got that over with. The watcher. Okay, I'll go straight to the notes. Top notes, clary sage and spice. I get clary sage, I love clary sage. Middle notes, powdery patchouli, vanilla. I get all them. And bottom notes, musk woody and sandalwood. Now I get the sandalwood as well, so I get clary sage, patchouli, vanilla and sandalwood primarily. Absolutely wonderful stuff. This is an homage to Yardley Black, a double homage. Yardley Black, I had Yardley Black, but I had the new stuff, and it's pretty decent stuff actually, guys. And it's an homage to that. And it's an homage to one that got Johnny's juices flowing, Doctor Who. Absolutely wonderful. There you go, look. Oh, it smells absolutely wonderful, guys, as do all Doug's soaps. I mean, I've watched my channel for any length of time. You know I'm a huge PAA fan. And if you want to buy this or PAA, there's a link, an affiliate link under my video. If you use that to take you to PAA, I get a kickback which I'll spend on software. Okay, let's have a rundown. The brush, come on, and we'll crack on with this shave. The brush there, Maggard's 26mm. Don't know what the name for this brush is. Don't even know where I got it. I think Dennis O'Drain. Dennis O'Drain was the very first person ever to send me anything on my channel, and I'm sure he sent me that. So there you go. We're going to put that in the official John Shaves 101 Super Soaker. I like to show you every week just in case. Right, anyway, no, come on. So what razor are we going to be using? What else, guys? Look, come on. See the logo? See it there? Well-groomed wizard. As is the Doctor, is a well-groomed wizard. It's a pretty decent shaver, this, guys. Pretty decent shaver. And the razor, the blade we're going to be using is, I thought it was time for a lord. Hey, time for a lord is, right, so that's what we're going to be putting in here. You've seen the splash. I'll show you the balm in a minute. There you go. I just thought it was time for a lord. That joke's never going to get up. Well, not to my intelligence, it's not. Right, so we'll sit that in there. I will show you that. Can you see the blade in there? I don't know how much this razor is now. I got it off Amazon. At the time, I think it cost me about £13. And it's been a good little shaver, guys. So we'll put that in there. Boss. I think Brian Moore sent me that. Boss regenerating skin gel. Regenerating, you see what I mean? Honestly, guys, the thoughts that go in to these. Oh, come on, John, stop waffling. I've come in from work, I haven't stopped. I did the unboxing video that you saw yesterday. I had a cup of tea. My wife had to leave for work. Now I'm in the flat on my own, filming a video. I'm even going to have to make myself a cup of tea after. Talk about work. Anyway, come on, let's crack on and we'll have this shave. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Wonderful. I'm so excited to have this. There you go. I'm going straight in. Normally, if I'm going to gift these on, if I buy them and I'm going to gift them on or something, I tend to scoop out and ball lather, but this is going nowhere. So here we go. I don't even need to show you this, do I? Because all of Doug's soaps are all absolute top-notch performers. Look, there you go. Look, what was that, guys? Have you counted it? 5 or 6 seconds? And I would wager you right now that's all we're going to need for the whole shave. Oh, yeah. So I'll tell you a little bit. I was brought up, my doctor. I started watching Doctor Who right around about the time it went from John Pertwee into Tom Baker. So my doctor was Tom Baker. And I absolutely loved Tom Baker. The scent strength that this guy's I would put right up there at a 7. All of PAA's soaps have got phenomenal scent strength. And look at this, look. Look, you can't. You just can't. And I've not even, come on, should we dip the tips? Look, the whole lot right in the sink, look. Look at this, it just explodes, guys. Now, I've said it before, look at, I'll say it again. I could keep going and going and going and going with this. Look, come on, we'll dip it. Again, absolutely, this is what you get. This is your value for money, guys. This CK6 formula. Once again, if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. The CK6 formula is absolutely phenomenal. I'm a big fan of CK6. I like tallow soaps as well, but I must admit, when people say, oh, which one's best, and there is a school of thought out there that says tallow soaps are unbeatable. We'll take it from somebody that likes tallow soaps. You've obviously never tried this, or you wouldn't make that statement. This is good stuff. Here we go. Anyway, come on. Opening gambit. Right. Have I said this already? My memory is shocking. But I've actually met the original Daleks, 2 Cybermen, and 2 of the Doctor's female assistants. I'll tell you a little tale about Johnny's life. When my children were like, all my children all 2 years apart, so I had a 2-year-old, a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old. And I had 2 jobs, and one of my second job, I worked in a burger factory making beef burgers during the day, and then 3 nights a week. 3 nights a week I worked in a local hotel called the Village Hotel, Captain Clark Road. If you're in the States or whatever, have a look. And I worked at the Village Hotel. And I did 3 nights a week. It was usually Friday, Saturday and Monday night. And the Monday night was changeable. Sometimes it'd be Wednesday. But I lost my main job at the Ontario Burger Company. They closed. They closed. How dare they close? Oh, God, I hated that job. But it was good hours, you know what I mean? 9 until 5, Monday to Friday. And then when I was on shift, at 5 o'clock, I would drive straight to the hotel and I would have a cup of tea and then start work at 6. But what happened was, I just mentioned to the head chef, I have you got any extra hours? And he said to me, now, how old would I be? I'd be about 23. He said, have you ever thought about being a chef? I said, yeah, I have actually. I wouldn't mind being a chef, you know, I could do anything. Little did I think he was going to turn around and say, right, we've got a job for you. I kid you not, guys. I kid you not. Right? He made me the breakfast chef, right on the spot. And I went home. I can't remember when. I think it was a Saturday this happened. I went home Saturday night. I finished mopping the floor and cleaning up. We'd had wedding parties in. I went home at midnight and went back at 5 o'clock in the morning, cooked breakfast for 120 guests. Yeah, true story. Now, that leads me on to this. I've been there a couple of months. And I've done, I think it was a Saturday, you know. I think I'd done Saturday morning breakfasts. And the manager of the whole complex, Mr. Mac, I think he was called. He was called something else, McHugh or McCallan or McAdam or something like that. But they called him Mr. Mac, Scottish guy. I only ever seen him once or twice. And he came in this one day. And he says, John, there's a conference going on next door. And the guys are in there setting it up. If you have a mind to, maybe make them a bacon sandwich, if you want to. Maybe make them a bacon sandwich. Now, I'm like, conference? Yeah, about conference. So a conference to me was 500 chairs and a guy stood on the podium at the front going, and this is this and this is. So all the breakfasts were all done. I was preparing stuff for the pub food. And I thought, oh God, I'll have a, correct, smart, take it back about that razor. And I went round the front, the walks, and I opened the door into the conference hall. There's a Cyberman stood there. And then I opened it, it was like stepping into Doctor Who's world. It was I suppose it was what you would call today kind of a precursor of a Comic-Con, would you call it? But it was a Doctor Who exhibition. And it was a big auditorium filled with all Doctor Who memorabilia. They had a TARDIS there, Daleks, Cybermen, everything. And there's just me and there's just one guy pottering about, putting final touches to things. And he went, hello, can I help you? Can I help? I thought, oh, rumbled, what do I do? So I said, I was just wondering if you wanted a bacon sandwich. Oh, of course, yes. Well, that would be fantastic. Thank you. So I made him a bacon sandwich and I took it back into him and he's still there tickling away. And he said, are you a Doctor Who fan? I said, am I? I'm a massive Doctor Who fan. He said, come on, I'm sure you're on. You're on a minute. I said, I have actually. I'm getting ready for knocking off. Everything's done. He said, just before we open the doors, he said, I'll take your water on. And he showed me they had these two silver and black Daleks. And I went, oh, silver and black? He went, yeah, those are the ones from the black and white TV show, Doctor Who. I said, when you say those are the ones, what do you mean those are the ones? He went, those are the actual ones that they used in the black and white TV show. So if you watch if you've ever seen any black and white Doctor Who and the Daleks thing, those were the Daleks they used. Well, I was absolutely flabbergasted. And then next to it, they had a full colour one, a gold and red one. And he said that was used in the 1964 Patrick Troughton film or something. He said, and they also used it later on in the TV series. And then I asked him about the Cybermen. So Cybermen terrified me. They were absolutely I think it was the silence, you know. And he said, yeah, those are the... He said, if you've ever seen an episode of Doctor Who with Cybermen in it, those are the very same ones. Those were the ones that were used. And we had a fascinating conversation, but by this time the doors had opened, people started to rifle in. He says, please help. You had finished then, so he said, have a walk around and then go. And as I'm walking out of the door, TARDIS, and two women, I recognise one of them, two women stood in the TARDIS, and all the press are getting the photographs and everything. And there was a guy there, obviously some kind of official, and I said to him, is that the actual TARDIS? He went, it's one of them. It's one of them. And one of the assistants then said, you come and have a look in. And I was chatting to these two assistants. Can't remember them, don't know them. They weren't from my generation of Doctor Who. Even back then in like 92, I think this was. They were in the 40s. So that'll give you some idea of... But yeah, it was really, really good, that. And I still find it fascinating to this day. So if ever I watch an old episode or an old TV show of Doctor Who and the Daleks, I've seen those in the flesh, so to speak. Absolutely wonderful. And it's always stuck in my mind. Interestingly enough, they had a festival not long after that, and one of the guests was Lou Ferrigno, you know, the Incredible Hulk. And he came in, and I was on the other shift. I'm mopping the floor at 11 o'clock at night. And the old guy, old Ernie, came in off the desk. He goes, John, you never guess who's here. Look out there. I looked out at Lou Ferrigno sat. He was the only person in the whole hotel, him and his wife and his kids. And he's deaf. I never knew he was deaf. And his wife was a nasty piece of work, guys. Oh my word. But anyway, enough. Look, check that out. That's our absolutely The Watcher super duper shave. Look, guys, can you see anything? You can't, can you? Because there's nothing there. Absolutely wonderful. Here we go. Splash. Let's see what we get. Oh, take that off. Thanks once again to Doug and Fran for this. I could either buy the brush or this, and I thought, this'll wait, I want that brush. And then after I bought the brush, I thought, I wish I'd waited for the brush and I hadn't got this. So when Doug said he was sending me this, I was delighted. What am I getting? Yeah. I'm getting from that powder, like a talcum powder. Yeah, and the clary sage comes shining through, and then we'll balm up with this gel. Bit of an excited shave, guys. Bit of a belated shave. Yeah, stuff to do, people to see. Look at this, look. Cold, sore, cut. There you go. So please let me know what you think of the shave. Let me know what your shave of the day is. Let me know what you think of Doctor Who. Let me know what you think of Yardley Black. I'm sure you will. Thank you for all the comments, guys. Look after yourselves. Remember, in a cold, dark world, be a beacon of warmth and light. And I will see you on the next shave Saturday. Let's see what we can pull out of the bag for that one, eh? Bye.